Hello, quick update on the garden vegetable patch, and I've spent 4 days pretty well, not all day every day, but quite a lot of it trying to get up to speed with things as I let a few things lapse. So this is a quick whiz around just to show everyone where we are, sort of late mid to late spring, and just coming up to the end of April. So here we go. So in the greenhouse, quite a few things done. So I've got tomatoes, which are destined for the greenhouse so I've got a couple of Roma plums there. Each of these will be reduced to one, so I'll pull out when they're established. I'll pull out the weakest one, just let the other carry on, because these these are quite big, these sort of bags which they're going to grow in, but you still, for a mature plant, you only want one tomato plant in there, to be honest. So here at the back I've got 3 cherry tomatoes. Here I've got 3 Shirley, fairly well known ones. So that's a salad tomato, sort of small to mid size. And both of those are best in the greenhouse. The Roma plum, actually, I'm going to grow outside, but I had enough to put a couple in here, because they do both. And then all the stuff around here. Cucumbers. I sowed 6 pots, so 6 seeds. They're quite big seeds, one into each pot, and literally only one germinated, which is a bit disappointing. And I've only got 1 seed left, so I've sown that. Hopefully it will sort of germinate, but if not, we're only going to have 1 cucumber plant this year. And then into the garden, the main vegetable plot. I mean, these are the plants which have been going for a while. The garlic's doing well. The cloves were planted in the autumn, so these have overwintered. And then next to them we've got shallots. Let me move my shadow out the way. These were planted in early spring, sort of late Feb, early March, and they seem to be doing okay. And then at the back we've got broad beans, which were direct sowed in, and so far doing okay. We'll see how well they do. And then these sort of like mounds of soil here I've got to dig in. This at the back there will be for a wigwam for half runner beans and half climbing green beans. And then here in the front will be, move my shadow out the way, here at the front will be sweet corn. I'm not sure whether I'll get not either 9, or if I can squeeze them in without being too close together, 12 plants in there. And I'm thinking of growing a couple of winter squashes in between. Apparently they grow quite well in amongst sweet corn, so, and I haven't got room anywhere else. Then next to over here we have the spudators, mostly. So I planted these are second early, so they're like new potatoes which will come out mid to late summer, sort of August time probably. There was a Maris pear, so salad potatoes. And then this morning I've done these. This is hard work, so I've got 5 large tubs there of main crop potatoes, Maris Piper, everyone knows, so they'll come out sort of October time, maybe even November, before it gets too frosty. And then I've got carrots going on in there. They will need thinning out at some point, but they're doing okay. And then down here in this tomato planter, I'm going to grow courgettes, is my plan. I originally thought 3, but like the cucumbers, they haven't germinated very well. I had 2 germinated, and they're doing quite well, so maybe just 2 in there, but I've sown a handful of others just to see if any of them germinate. And then along there, yes, I have disturbed the neighbours with a bit of a snore. a couple of times. So nothing yet here. This all along here will be the outdoor tomatoes, but they won't go out until when will they go out? End of May, really, second half of May anyway. And this is a new thing. This is huge. It's nearly as tall as me. It's about 5 foot high, and it's a vertical planter. And there are, if I come round. So on each, there are 5 levels. On each level, there are 6 deep planters like that. And a while ago, I bought about 30 bare-rooted strawberry plants and sort of potted them on to keep going, and now I've planted them in here. I doubt we'll get masses this year because, you know, they take a little while to settle, but as long as they keep going. So I've got basically 24 in here, so 4 levels, and then the other 6 were a little bit small, but I put them into hanging baskets, so 3 in each hanging basket. And on the top layer, I've got they look a bit like chives, but they're meant to be spring onions, so 3 of those around there. Hopefully they'll take and grow into spring onions. And then in between ones where there doesn't appear to be anything now, I've sown some lettuce seeds, so we'll see if they do. And there's an ingenious watering thing, so you fill this sort of reservoir on the top up with water and keep filling it. It flows down the centre so that it waters each layer properly, and obviously you have to spray around the outside as well. So and then I sowed a load of peas, of which only 3 germinated. I've been really not very successful germinating things, so I'll put them in here and let them grow up this wall, sunny wall, and then I've sown a load of other peas in there as well. We'll see if they germinate and take. And then I've also, in front of those, I've sown a load of sort of pick and come again lettuce. And so these are the 2 courgette plants, so they're doing well, but I can't put them out because they're very tender plants. I can't put them out until for another 3 weeks, really, second half of May. And then in here, in these toilet rolls are a load, in each one of those is a sweet corn kernel about 1 inch down, and each of those I chitted them in between layers of damp kitchen paper in a big Tupperware, and for a few days until a little stalk appears. So that should give them a head start, hopefully. The toilet rolls are quite good because they're deep, and sweet corn really don't like, their roots go down quite a lot, and they don't like their roots messed around with. So basically I will, when the time comes, out of the 30 odd here, 32 I think I've got, I would need less than half, but you know, at least hopefully out of that lot I should get 9 or 12 really strong plants which I can plant out, and the rest will go. But that was how many were in the packet. Yeah, so basically sweet corn don't like their roots messed with. So what you do is you plant literally the whole toilet roll full of its seedling into the ground where it's going to grow, and basically the roots obviously go down underneath, and over time the cardboard just rots down. So it's actually quite an efficient way of planting. And then around here, these I should have potted on a few weeks ago. I've been very late doing them, but these are more tomatoes. These are basically plum tomatoes and beef tomatoes of different varieties, which will go outside. So I've got some San Marzano plum tomatoes, more Romas, and a couple of varieties of beef tomato. And they appear to grow better outside than in the greenhouse. So again, I won't need these, but hopefully I'll have enough for each of the positions. So that's where we are, just approaching the end of April, and they'll sort of grow on now until late May, really, when there's no chance of frost. So there you go, that's where we are.